These guys have been fighting for close to 10 minutes right now.
Yeah, they have been fighting. You see that Muay Thai clinch again.
Oh, there we go, the bell. So yeah, they have been fighting for 10 minutes. Fighting for 10 minutes is a really hard thing to do.
That is, especially for a debut fighter to keep that pace up.
And here we show Gevan's sweep. As Cleon pushed it up, he had a little lapse, and Gevan was able to take the sweep on the ground and pound. Again, the story of this of tonight right now so far is a ground and pound by Gevan. When Gevan is on top,
he's getting the full motion of his punches inside there. He's actually rolling his shoulders and working his elbows and his punches and his elbows. So he's not just going punches, he's faking his opponent out.
And it's very difficult for Cleon to defend against those punches and that ground and pound unless he had a proper solid ground game. I think that's where he needs to look at what he's doing with regards to his game plan.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Don't go to the ground.
Don't go to the ground.
His strength is standing up. He should be standing up.
But and then he's trying for attempts. I mean, he did land that heavy front kick. I think he should keep it to the keep it standing up.
Yeah, I mean, even if you look
this is the third and final round, so I think Gevan has taken both the first and the second round.
For sure, so
if he doesn't stand up and try and do something with Gevan in this round.
Yeah, well, in my opinion, Cleon needs a knockout.
He does need a knockout. Without a doubt, he needs a knockout. Because if this goes to the judges' scorecards,
pretty positive that Gevan.
It's 70-30 to Gevan at the moment.
Yeah.
Round 3.
Another beautiful round duel sponsored by Fly
Boutique. Referee Joel Sosa making sure the canvas is clean and ready.
And this is the third and final round, so anything can happen now.
Cleon looks like he wants to keep it standing. Yeah, he's landing there.
There we go. Now he's starting his game plan is a little better now. Now he's actually throwing his shots.
Directly back into that Muay Thai clinch.
Huge takedown. Nice. Well, it seems as though Gevan was prepared to know that Cleon was coming for him with, stand up on this round, and decided to clench and take him down instead.
Now, Cleon also has a significant reach advantage to Gevan. That's why Gevan, every time he gets into the zone, he locks him up into that Muay Thai clinch, because he knows he punch for punch, he'll always get that stiff jab in his face. Again, Gevan completely dominating on the ground. Very enthusiastic fan there. Adam, this is your expertise. What is Gevan actually trying to do in this position now?
Well, actually, I was not going to say that Gevan was actually trying to go for a full mount. One of his legs was trapped in a half guard, but now his leg is actually trapped underneath Cleon's body, which could work well and can also work against him, depending on Cleon's movement of his hips.
Could he possibly sweep him from that position because his leg is underneath him?
No, he's actually on top, so he doesn't need to sweep him. Oh, you mean if Cleon could sweep him?
If Cleon could sweep him.
I don't think so, because Cleon was actually trying to guard, and now he's extending his body. He's rolled him over. It wasn't a sweep, but he rolled him over because he had enough flexibility in the legs to go over.
Cleon trying to get him off, and he just transitioned into another dominant position.
And now Gevan is inside mount. A lot of people don't realize, so I mean, when you're on the ground and you're big knees.
Big knees
to the kidney.
That's the third knee I count. Those shots are not easy to take. Cleon immediately switching.
Yeah, those probably start to hurt.
Actually, he just gave up position because those knees. I think those knees started to land.
Back to full mount.
Gevan not only just dominating and holding him down, he's actually landing proper, shots.
Gevan needs to press up and throw his hands down now, because Cleon has been the one is actually the one that's active on the bottom, but he just can't throw effective shots or do anything effective at the moment. He does not have a solid ground game from what I'm seeing at the moment. Gevan is definitely the superior fighter on the ground.
But Cleon actually holding Gevan's posture down, avoiding him working that ground and pound, hoping the referee will stand it back up. I think that's probably what he's trying to do, but Gevan just not allowing it. Christopher Morel, everybody knows him for karateka.
Great karate fighter.
Trains with Sensei Branch in there.
Use your hand! Use your hand, Gevan! Use your right hand, that's it!
And Cleon must be getting extremely tired.
tired
It's,
because
it's not easy to have a person on top of you.
Landing shots the whole time. I mean, you exert a lot of energy on the ground.
And his full body weight as well too. He's on top of his lungs. So it's hard for him to even breathe.
He's got his elbow in his face too, which is very
Michael, what did you fucking say? What did you say? Mikey says movement and keep the guard up.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, let me apologize for the slight delay in the fight. They had some technical difficulties with the lighting on stage. It overheated, but they're trying to sort it out right now as soon as possible. All right, Josh. Both judges score the fight 28-29 for the winner, Gevan Ramkissoon.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, yo. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat or the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but fuck him, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Who the hell is he anyway? He never really talks much, never concerned with status, but still even in starstruck. Humble through opportunities given despite the fact that many misjudge him cause he makes a living from writing raps. Put it together himself, now the picture connects, never asking for someone's help or to get some respect. He's only focused on what he wrote, his will is beyond reach, and now it all unfolds, the skill of an artist. This is 20% skill, 80% fear, be 100% clear, cause Ryu was ill. Who would've thought he'd be the one that's